Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. It's Monday at the start of a new week. The sun is shining again and I'm actually up early this morning recording this video with a cup of tea. I've got quite a lot going on today, so I thought I'd jump on early, get this video out for you guys probably around lunchtime. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. If you didn't see it, I was down at St James's Park over the weekend. Some great reports coming out from the Times that Newcastle are changing their attention away from a potential expansion of the Gallowgate to a potential expansion of the East Stand. So I was down there doing a video about that. If you've not seen it already, I will put the link down in the description. It's an exciting one. I think a lot of people are, as I've said in the video, tickets are like gold dust. Tickets are hard to get for Newcastle fans at the moment, and it's only going to get tougher. And I think looking to extend the stadium, get more seats in the stadium, is a priority. I understand why they've kind of maybe looked away from the Gallowgate. I think that's partly why they put the fan zone in, because it's tough. There's a lot going on over there with the road and building over the metro as well. The East Stand might be a better option. So you let me know your thoughts down on that. Go and check out the other video as well. Let me know what you were up to over your weekend. But generally speaking, it hasn't been too bad, has it? The Tonali situation looks like it's as much as close as it's going to be until we get the announcement, basically. It's understood that the partial medical has been done, or well, I say partial medical. The medical has been done. I mean, we've sent the guys over there. Dan Ashworth's been over there getting his signature. It's just tough timing because he's also in the middle of an under-21s Euros game. If you didn't see it, he played again over the weekend. He actually got, well, 2 assists, one... It went down as 1 assist. You could even say that he got 2, to be honest. Beating Switzerland. Great to see, obviously, them get the win. They were 3-0 up. And it finished 3-2. So, yes, he was probably happy that the game did finish in a win in the end. But that puts them second in the group. The last team to play is Norway. And Norway have already lost their first 2 games against France and Switzerland. So you'd imagine Italy will win that game. Tonali will captain them through the group stage into the knockout rounds. And we'll see how he gets on. So you can understand why the announcement hasn't quite come yet. There's taking a little bit of time with this. He's currently in the middle of a tournament. But for me as a Newcastle fan, I kind of hope they would just announce it over the weekend. It's done. It's dusted. We can, talk about Tonali as a Newcastle player rather than still talking about him a little like, is it ready now? And because of that, I think, AC Milan fans are coming out at the moment and saying, how upset they are that he hasn't got Newcastle. There's that guy who Adam did a video about was going viral online because he was saying, I can't believe he's leaving AC Milan. I would have understood it if it was Real Madrid. I could have understood it if it was AC Milan, but not Newcastle. I get it. He's one of their best players. He's a childhood AC Milan fan. You're going to be a bit upset. You're going to be a bit upset that he's decided to basically fob you off in the nicest possible way and go to somebody else. And it is Newcastle United is the team he's going to. And that's the thing, you can understand why the AC Milan fans have maybe got their back up a little bit. But in terms of getting the signing done and over the line, just get it done quick. As quickly as the fact that when the tournament ends, he's a Newcastle player. He's in for the start of pre-season training at the start of July. He'll be with us at Gateshead over the river, in 15th of July, so 2-3 weeks' time. That's what we want. And I think it will happen. Look, I do believe that it's just literally a matter of Newcastle just doing the announcement. And as I've mentioned, I can see why it's taken a bit of time. Fabrizio Romano's actually reporting that there's a few final little bits that need to be sorted before the dotted line is done. So we are just waiting for it. And as I've said, it didn't come at the weekend like I hoped, but I am hoping that it will be done very, very soon. And as I've said, plenty of AC Milan fans spitting their toys out of the pram. But what's also kind of come out over the weekend, which is what I wanted to talk about a little bit, is there is now also reports from Sky and a whole host of newspapers that apparently Tonali broke down in tears when he heard of the Newcastle bid and the fact that he would be transferred to Newcastle, which, It's because he was so happy that he was so happy to come in. No, it's being reported that apparently he broke down in tears and was upset on hearing of the transfer. To start things off, the agent has come out and totally rubbished that, saying that it is not true. That did not happen. Look, the agent is probably going to say that regardless, because the agent is going to want to not agree to the fact that he was upset about a transfer. There is no smoke without fire. And do I believe that Tonali may have got upset about the move from AC Milan? Yeah, probably. He's been an AC Milan fan his whole life. His family lives there. He's been a season ticket holder there. Look, if I made the decision that I wanted to move to the other side of the world and live in Australia or wherever, I would be upset. It's my choice. I've decided I want to go and do it. I might still get upset. I'm leaving my family here. I'm leaving my friends here. I'm leaving my childhood, my house here. You know, you're allowed to make a decision and then still get upset about it. And that's pretty much what I think's happened. But it doesn't make for it doesn't make for quite as good a headline, does it? And it's frustrating, because it's almost like we're excited, we're happy, we are waiting for this to get announced, and then the media are trying to jump on it and basically stamp out a reason for, you know, why we can't have nice things effectively. But if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. The agent has come out and totally rubbished it, and as I've said, is there a likelihood that he probably did get upset or get emotional over the fact that he's leaving his childhood club? Then yeah, but does that mean that he doesn't still want to take that step to Newcastle, where it's already been said that him and his agent have agreed that it's a fantastic project and a great move for him? So there you go. And also, I think one of the biggest things for me is Eddie Howe. We know Eddie Howe, we know the way he works, the way he finds players that he wants to go for, players that he knows will suit his team and his project. Eddie Howe isn't going to go and, you know, tie him up or put handcuffs on him and go, "You're coming with me, kid." You know, Eddie Howe wants players who want to play for us, want to play for the shirt. As much as it is about a player who's going to improve us on the pitch, it's also a player who he wants to fit in with the squad. We've seen it with Bruno, we've seen it with Joe Linton, you know, we've seen it with Dan Burn, we've seen it with Trippier. These guys have come in and haven't only been good for us on the pitch, but they've been fantastic behind the pitch. Fantastic behind the pitch, fantastic off the pitch. He wants players to improve the squad, improve the morale, and make it better. And if Dan Ashworth is out there and Tonali's crying because he doesn't want to go there, you know, I get it. AC Milan need the money, but not enough to force somebody to just move like that. So yes, do I think that there's a chance that he may have got upset? It's a big move. You know, anyone could be emotional in these times. Does that mean he doesn't want to do it? No. You know, it can be both. It doesn't have to be one or the other. And I just think that, yeah, what makes for a better headline? Tonali gets upset and is dragged off by Dan Ashworth, or Tonali got a little bit emotional over the aspect of making a big move in his career. So there you go. But I thought I would mention it because it has been kind of all over this weekend, and I just thought, you know what, reading some of these things, I'm just thinking, God, you know, I get it why it's there, but as Tonali's agent has said, totally rubbished it, did not happen. But I think bottom line for me is Eddie Howe is a man who knows what he wants, the players he wants to bring through, and the players not only make us better on the pitch, but off it as well. And now what I need is for Newcastle to just announce it and then just have it done so we can enjoy it, we can talk about it as a Newcastle player, kind of move away from what is still a little bit of kind of what's going on feeling. I think the trouble is as well is the tournament, you know. You don't want to say it, but I think they're possibly waiting for the end of it, which I'd rather they just did it. But you can see their reasoning. They want to leave them to it, let them get on with it. But hopefully, you know, the tournament won't last. Isn't too much longer anyway. A couple more weeks. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on down below on the headlines of Tonali being upset or breaking down in tears as reported. I think for me the chances are he got emotional. He's making a big move. But at the end of the day, trusting Eddie Howe, trusting Dan Ashworth, you know, they're bringing a guy in here who's going to play for the shirt, and that's what we look forward to seeing. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day, enjoy the rest of your week. Plenty of videos, to be fair, going on as always, so I'll probably see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.